Congrats on the performance. How did Tyson Fury's boxing ability meet your expectations?
Yeah, he did. We knew Tyson could box. You know, to be a 6'9" guy. We never took that for granted. We always took him serious. We knew he could box, and for me, it was just like I said. I got out of the game plan. I got out of the just trying to knock him out. And I know when I try to do it, and I just let myself go with the flow, just let myself go with what I know, it's going to be a long fight for me. It's always been, you know, even in the beginning of my career when I'm trying to knock guys out, although I got them, but it was more difficult to do. And tonight, you know, I was just overshooting it to the point where I start hyperextending my right hand, my right arm, and elbows started hurting and everything. But you know me, I don't quit. I still fight when I got a broken arm. I still fight you when I tear my bicep, 3rd-degree burns, whatever. You know, I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. I got that mentality. My mindset is very strong for that. So you know, I still carried on. I still did what I had to do, and you know, it was a great fight. At the end of the day, it was a great fight. Like I said, we both go home as winners. You know, the fan wins, and like Steven Espinosa, he said that sometimes when you lose, you win, and that was a great quote for him. You know,
you've waited so long for a fight of this magnitude. How did it feel to finally be here? Was it worth the wait?
It was amazing. It was amazing. You know, it's very draining to go 3 months in camp or so, just breaking your body down and trying to build it back up. Because as a fighter, we're never 100% when we get in the ring. We may say we feel good. We may say the count was amazing, but for our body, it's never 100%. You know, when you bring in so many sparring partners all over the world, you know they bring in their best. They want to show you what they got in camp. You know. And when we bring guys, we bring the best in the world. And when they fight me, they know they gotta be, you know, ready, because I'm bringing it. You know, we don't go light in sparring. You know, we definitely go on 100%. And when you have them, you know, 3 and 4 guys in there, you know, getting 2 rounds, then they get out. Then the fresh one get in there 2 rounds and get out. Then the other one getting back in there. Then the one you started with going back, and you still the same one. Like it's tough. This sport is very tough, you know, but we the only crazy ones that love to do this. We the crazy ones that like to get it hit in the head and get our face back in and to do it over and over again. But the weird thing about it is it's like when we ain't fighting, we ready to fight. But then when we fight, we ready for it all to be over. I was ready for this to be over so long ago. And now that it's finally here, it's like a dream come true. Like I was so like the training every day. You sacrificing your family, you sacrificing your body, you sacrificing so much just for one fight. You thinking about one man for several months. That's all in your head. That's all you look at. Every day you wake up, you don't want to get up. I don't. You know, I'm a type of person in my daily life. I get up like 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. I love my sleep. You know, I got a very comfortable bed, and it's hard to get up. You know, but you know, I love the sport.
Deontay straight back. Heck of a fight tonight. I have 2 questions for you. The first question is, when you were coming out from the 12th round, you were very aggressive throughout the fight, but it seemed to me that you really tried to turn around in the 12th round. Did you feel like you really needed that round to win the fight? And what was Jake telling you in the fight as far as where you were in the sports?
No, to be honest, I didn't feel I needed that round. We just wanted to as a champion, finish in great fashion. And that's why I was trying to turn it up, you know, because my trainer was telling me, like, all right, let's go, this is champion. You know, we know 11 and 12 is championship rounds. And if I'm sitting back, you can't be too naive to sit back and just really just think you're ahead, you know, at times, because you just never know what the judges is looking at as well, too. So sometimes you just gotta, as the champion, you got to be the aggressor. So sometimes you just got to up the pace a little bit or try to do a little bit more, you know, to get you in ahead of the score or whatever. I didn't think I was down at all, you know, especially after those 2 knockdowns. You know, I thought it sealed the deal.
Well, my other question for you is, There's going to be a lot of talk about a rematch. Obviously, it's been discussed. Tyson said he wanted it. You said in the ring you wanted it. You said here you wanted it. But if you had your choice, and it was up to you, and you could pick your next fight, which do you want more? A rematch with Tyson Fury, or a go around with Anthony Joshua?
I would love to go for the other titles. You know, I've always spoken that there would be one champion, one face, one name. You know, and I always wanted to unify the division. You know, I feel the one who unified the division really bring boxing back, because the heavyweight division is too small to have so many champions. And that's always been my issue. You know, having so many multiples of champions in this division with the small numbers that we have. I feel that it makes the heavyweight division that much more interesting to have one champion, one face, one name, and all the competitors come up and try to fight this one fighter.
Does that mean you're saying Joshua?
I would love to fight Joshua. I've been trying to fight him. You know what I mean? Everyone knows that. That's no secret. But, you know, those guys have other plans, and we'll see what happens. You know, but, you know, with that, I'll be satisfied either or, to be honest. You know, me and Fury put on a hell of a performance tonight. And I'd love to go back into a rematch, or I'd love to fight Joshua. So I think I'm in a win-win situation. You know, I know what the fans want, and I'm with the fans as well too. You know, I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter. This is what I do. So we're gonna see what we do next. You guys will know.